Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Tyree from On the Hop Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content we'll be covering today will be in the sport of baseball inside the MLB world. If you guys haven't checked out episode 106, is now available on all four of our platforms: our Instagram account, our Facebook account, our YouTube account, and our Apple Podcast account. So let's go ahead and dive into the bonus content today. I'll be sharing my top 5 MLB players in the sport of baseball today. So these are my personal top 5 players that I have in the sport of baseball today. Ranking them 5. I will be ranking them 5 through 1. So at number 5, I have Ronald Acuna Jr. In my opinion, he's a top 5 player in the MLB and one of the best outfielders in the sport of baseball today. This season, he's absolutely been great for the Atlanta Braves. He's helped them become the best team in the National League and helped them have the #1 spot as the division leaders right now in the National League and in the NL East. So Ronald Acuna is a great overall player. He could get it done offensively. He's a great player in the as an outfielder. Right now, he's putting together his argument that he should be the National League MVP this season. If you guys remember on the podcast, he was my National League prediction that he would win his first MVP with the Atlanta Braves this season. And right now he's putting together a good argument, a good case why he could win that award towards the end of the season. Right now he's batting at a .333. He has 15 home runs. He has 44 RBIs and it has an OPS of .985. That's the 6th best OPS percentage, OPS stat in the MLB today as of right now. So right now, Ronald Acuna has become one of my favorite players. And I do believe that he is one of the best players in the MLB today. At number 4, I have Mookie Betts. To me, he's been one of the best overall players in baseball. He's great offensively. He's great defensively, winning multiple Silver Slugger awards, and he's a former Golden Glove. And he's also won Golden Glove awards over the past few years in baseball. He's a 2-time World Series champion. Helped the Red Sox win the World Series in 2018, and then helped the Dodgers win the World Series in 2020. I do believe that Mookie Betts will be a Hall of Fame player when it's all said and done. He still has a lot to offer to the sport of baseball, and I do believe he's one of the greatest overall talents of this generation for what he can do offensively, hitting the ball, what he can do in the outfield as well. So Mookie Betts is definitely in my top 5. I have him at number 4, and then at number 3, I have Mike Trout. Mike Trout is on the path to becoming one of the greatest hitters in MLB history. In his career, Mike Trout has 364 home runs. He has 931 RBIs and has 3 MVP awards and 8 Silver Slug awards. Now, you guys might say, why is Mike Trout at number 3? The reason why I have Mike Trout at number 3 and not anything higher than number 3, in order to be an all-time great, you gotta just do more than hitting to me. You gotta have some hardware, not individual awards, but you gotta have some rings. You gotta have some championship accolades to your resume. And right now, Mike Trout lacks that in his MLB career. And that is the reason why I have him no higher than 3. He's only helped the Los Angeles Angels get to only 1 postseason appearance, and that came all the way back in the 2014 season. They haven't been back there since. And they never won a playoff series as well. Mike Trout has never helped the Los Angeles Angels win a playoff series since he's been there over his 13-year career. So Mike Trout, one of the best hitters of all time in my opinion, but he can't be higher than 3 to me if you're not having success in the postseason. That's when your legacy is defined in any sport, and that's how you become an all-time great, delivering in the postseason. We haven't seen any historic postseason performances from Mike Trout because he's never really been there. But moving on to number 2, I have Aaron Judge. Great overall player. He's a great hitter, one of the greatest hitters in baseball today. But he doesn't get enough credit, and he doesn't get a lot of recognition for being a great outfielder as well. He was very close to winning a Golden Glove award in 2017, 2018. But obviously got outbeat by, in my opinion, the best outfielder in baseball today, in Mookie Betts. But he doesn't get a lot of credit for being a great outfielder as well. Just had to throw that out there for my boy Aaron Judge. But last year, Aaron Judge, we really don't have to get into it. He had the best season as an individual player in the American League and MLB history, hitting 62 home runs. He won he's a former Rookie of the Year, and is the reigning MVP in the American League, and has became the first captain for the New York Yankees since Derek Jeter retired. So Aaron Judge means a lot to the New York Yankees organization. He means a lot to the New York Yankees fan base. And he's truly helped the New York Yankees become a true contender since he's gotten there. His rookie season during the 2017 season, nobody saw that coming. We all thought, as a Yankees fan, we all thought that the New York Yankees would be rebuilding in 2017. And what did we get? We got an American League championship appearance thanks to Aaron Judge, and ever since then he's helped the Yankees become a true championship contender year in and year out. So Aaron Judge definitely deserves to be number 2 at this particular moment on my list. And at number 1, I have Shoehei Ohtani. He's been one of the best players in baseball. Has been the best player in baseball over the last few seasons, and is a great two-way player. Can get it done. He's a great hitter, and he's a great pitcher. One of the best pitchers in baseball today. And it's hard to argue what he's best at. Is he best as a hitter? Is he best as a pitcher? Any argument is valid because he's so great at both. And he might go down as the greatest two-way player of all time. Yes, Babe Ruth deserves a lot of credit. He's one of the greatest baseball players of all time. A lot of people say he is the best baseball player of all time. But what he did in the early 1900s will never be forgotten. But what we're witnessing out of Ohtani right now, there could be a discussion in the next 4 to 5 years or so on. Once Ohtani officially retires, who is the greatest two-way player of all time? And I wouldn't be surprised if Ohtani will officially be his crowned as the greatest two-way player in MLB history when it's all said and done. But Ohtani has already won an MVP award. He won that the American League MVP in the 2021 season, and because it could become the highest paid player in MLB history. Remember, he is set to be a free agent at the end of the 2023 MLB season. And the Los Angeles Angels aren't looking so hot right now in the American League. They're looking like they could potentially miss the playoffs again. So I do believe that if Ohtani doesn't re-sign with the Angels, they are definitely going to go in a rebuilding mode. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Trout gets traded. But Ohtani is on pace to becoming the highest paid player in MLB history, no matter where he signs come the end of this season. But those are my top 5 players in MLB today. That is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.